position, Aaron Wright, number 7. Danny Bochco from Sheffield in the middle. And number 26, Will Lathrop, the young Bristol Portishead man for LCR Racing. A 13-year-old wearing the novice jacket, completing the front row. The lights go to green, or rather, the lights go out. And away we go here at Snetterton for 6 laps of this 2.97-mile circuit. The lap record here held by Tom Strickland last year, 2:15.465. And just to give you some idea and put this thing into perspective, the superbikes go round here in the high 40s. It is sensational the way these boys get these 390s round here as quickly as they do. And of course, because they're so evenly matched, it's a close battle. Out in front then already, it's Aaron Wright, 34, Danny Bochco, the young Halifax man for Bodge Racing. Racing hard, there's Will Lathrop, number 26, 45, young Scott Swan from Garrick Fergus, Team 109 Racing. Michael Swan, his father, very much a good Northern Irish rider in his day, and reminded me that back in the day, I was commentating Northern Ireland when he was racing. Does that make me feel old? Not a bit of it. Been around a long time, but then so have a lot of people in the BSB paddock. But look at this dominance already by number 7, Aaron Wright. But for that, oh, it's a faller down. That's dirt flying already. That's number 12 down. That's Jordan Gill, the Broxburn man. Triple D Motorsport, the 15-year-old, up and well on the grass, furious with someone. So somebody must have clipped him. He's not a happy bunny, and the BSB rules say that you cannot continue. So even if you pick your bike up, you cannot rejoin the race. Aaron Wright, where will he go to, I wonder? This guy's been absolutely dominant in this championship, and it bodes well for the future. Don't forget the name Aaron Wright. You will see him for sure. 45, Scott Swan then. They said he wanted a podium in this race. He got one yesterday, young Scott Swan. Brilliant ride yesterday, finished in second place, is in second place again. Let's have a look. This is the incident that collected Jordan Gill. Is it somebody? Oh yeah, just touched the back end. The young lad in the orange jacket went through on the inside, and down went number 12, Jordan Gill, just touched. I don't know why he was cross with the boy. I mean, he came through on the inside, he was on the racing line, went through on a tight line. A few more breaks, Jordan Gill, and that might have just kept him off the back. 34 then, Danny Bochco, starting from the front row. 89, Taylor Fox Morton from Worcester, the man who's sitting in second place in the championship on 149 points. Fox Morton needs to get cracking. What did he do yesterday? Let's have a look. Well, it wasn't the best. It wasn't a finish for him yesterday. It was a DNF in yesterday's race. So that did his championship standings no good whatsoever. 9th place, Tom Airy. Reece Guy there in 10th. Conor Moody in 11th. And young Mark Smith-Halverson, the son of the JG Speedfit Kawasaki boss, is in there as well. 89 pushing through. Fox Morton now making up lost ground. He needs to make amends for the DNF yesterday. Saw his championship slipping away. He's in second place in the title chase, but he's under some pressure from Will Lathrop, who's pushing hard in this race as well. In third place, Lathrop. So he'll collect 16 points. Fox Morton further down. He'll be overhauled in the championship race if things stay the way they are. I said it would be. It is very close indeed. Miles Wasley from Stonehouse, the Aqua Construction 15-year-old rider. Miles Wasley, that's the number 8, and there he is leading this chasing pack. And I can tell you that young Scott Swan has been invited to compete in a German round of this championship, and clearly, of course, has got his eyes in a top 5 finish at the end of the season, because the top 5 from each of the competing KTM countries get invited to a grand final, which will take place at Assen when we're over there with British Superbikes. As through on the inside, underneath Danny Bochco. There's Miles Wasley then on a charge. This is, I won't say an unusually fast race for him, because that would be just a tad disrespectful, but he's certainly showing every colour in his plumage here, pushing hard indeed. Bochco though fighting back. Aaron Wright not quite getting getting away from Scott Swan as he did yesterday. The gap when they finished yesterday was 14 seconds at the checkered flag. It's not 14 seconds yet, I can tell you. It's only 1.3. So young Scott Swan learned a little bit yesterday when he was chasing Aaron Wright. Both of them, of course, from Ulster. Aaron Wright from Newtown Abbey, the 15-year-old on the Total Van Construction, or Total Van Solutions, I beg your pardon. I got my lines mixed up on my notes there. Lathrop 26, 89, Foxmore. Then it's Wassley, number 8. And these four, I mean, it's a real 8-wheeler, all sweeping wide. Bojko, number 34, from Halifax. He's not having the best of races now. He's getting beaten up a little bit. He's going back on the underneath of Miles Wassley. Makes it stick. So Yorkshireman through. But look at the style of this man. As I say, just about wins everything when he stays on two wheels. Invincible indeed. But for that crash and not kill, it would be a 100% record for Aaron Wright in every single race in which he's competed in this KTM Junior Cup in 2016. And it, as I say, to repeat myself, it can only bode well for the future. He looks a little bit big physically to move on to the Moto Star class, so my bet would be 600 super stock or something for 2017. All will be revealed, I've no doubt. Another spin-off from this championship is the Red Bull Rookies Cup. A lot of these riders get invited to compete through those Lathrop again. Wassley still very much in touch, but big drop to A. Number 26, Will Lathrop, just now heading Taylor Foxmore. There's Wassley, and right on the back of that battle now is Danny Bojko. The Bristol man, Will Lathrop, number 26, another man wearing the orange novice jacket. And the way that works is that they have to achieve a certain amount of results in national championship before they're allowed to discard the vivid orange vest. And here they go, over the line again. On the grass and a little bit of motocrossing there for Danny Bojko, but he got away with it. The number 34 rider, the Halifax man, has got to recover though. That would have cost him valuable time, and you cannot give fractions of a second away on these KTMs because the bikes are so evenly matched. About the only differential is in rider stature and power to weight ratio, and look at that leaning on him. Will Lathrop then, very determined, stuck his knee out, got it down on the tarmac, went round the long way and made it stick. Penultimate lap then. Aaron Wright now 3.7 seconds. That's a respectable margin, but nothing like the domination he had yesterday when he came out 14 seconds clear of the chasing pack. But the order, the finishing order, if things stay the way they are, will not be the same. It'll be the same 1-2, but Foxmore, they're now in third place. Final place on the podium for the number 89. There's Lathrop. He's charging hard behind. Has he got it? Has he gone ahead? Maybe just he has. Have we got the situation changing here? Lathrop, through goes Bojko, number 34. Foxmore just going out of shot in third place. Lathrop, 26. This is a battle going to go all the way down to the one underneath. Goes Bojko. Wearing his jacket there, just fluttering. He's got sort of a rider's bib on, a sponsor's bib in actual fact. Fluttering in the breeze, and there's a lot of breeze here at Snetterton. Very strong winds, catches them out in particular when they come around the sweeping corner. And indeed, Adam Williams onto the Bentley Straight, speaking to one or two of the Superbike riders, said Wing tends to pick them up and head them off towards the grass on the left, which is not what they need to be happening here. And there are lots of swoops and rights and lefts and flicks, and again, dangerously close to the grass, Will Lathrop. 6 laps going pretty quickly here at Snetterton, and these guys, as I say, circulating. The best we've got is 2:18. Well, that is 3 seconds shy of the lap record currently held by Tom Strudwick, who has moved on to other things. The young man who was equally dominant as this guy, Aaron Wright, has been in 2015, Tom Strudwick, until he broke his arm playing around on a Morawaki at Brands Hatch. That kept him out for a little bit, but now recovered, he's back doing other things. Lathrop then leading this charge for 4th place, but the podium already. Aaron Wright, Swan and Fox Morton, the top 3, 5.4 seconds separating them. This is the battle then for the consolation prize, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Is it on? Is one of these riders going to claim that final place on the podium? Miles Wozzey, number 8, has regained his composure. He's pushing hard. Yep, this is the battle for 2nd place. Fox Morton, number 89, young novice jacket-clad youngster. 15-year-old, diminutive 15-year-old from Worcester, senses that there could be one more step on the podium up for grabs for him. This is the battle for 2nd place. Chasing bunch, headed by Will Lathrop, Danny Bodger, number 34. There's Miles Wozzey, just on the left of your picture, number 8. This battle for 4th place, and right at the back, number 3, Connor Thompson on the P&H Motorcycles. From down there in Surrey. P&H Motorcycles, of course, a big dealership in Surrey. There Fox Morton, and there's Scott Swan, number 45. This is close between this battle. This is the battle on the final lap for the 2nd place. 4.3 seconds ahead of them. The race leader, absolutely dominant, Aaron Wright, just going out of shot, but this is the battle now for the runner-up spot over 2nd and 3rd. It's all about the podium place, and points mean prizes. This will do wonders for young Scott Swan and his aspirations when he rides in Germany, and his goal of finishing in the top 5 and that coveted place in the grand final at Assen. Good battle then, over the line to take the checkered flag, and victory goes Aaron Wright, who's going to claim that 2nd place. Scott Swan going for it and keeping it. Swan gets it ahead of Fox Morton. That's the top 3 and the podium. And the battle for 4th place, Lathrop got it ahead of Danny Bodger, Wozzey, and number 3, Connor Thompson at the back of it. Great entertainment. The sun has come out here at Snetterton. The track is dry, and the youngsters on their KTMs did themselves proud. None more so than race winner Aaron Wright, who bags another 25 points as he marches on imperiously in this category. What a star for the future Aaron Wright will be, that is for sure. Thompson, Wozzey, Caleb Smith, Tom Herring, Jack Nixon completing the top 10. Reece Guy, Lewis Patterson, young man who dominated up in Knockhill. What a ride he was. Good to see him again. If he comes back, he said he'd make the trip south. We've yet to see it. 6 laps got these boys off on a drying circuit after a little bit of rain in the British Superbike race that preceded it. Aaron Wright established his domination from pole position, grabbed the lead going in to the very first bend at Riches, and on the sprint down to Montreal, the hairpin, he never looked back. That gap stayed between 2 and 3 seconds race long, but behind him there was a terrific lot of action. A bit of a coming together brought down Jordan Gill, the number 12 from Broxburn, furious because because he collided with the rear wheel of the young man who dived through underneath him. But out in front, imperious in control and looking every inch, the professional racer Aaron Wright from Newtown Abbey brought it home, but the battle then raging behind. Taylor Fox Morton, the Worcestershire man, chasing hard. Towards the end of the race, he closed down young Scott Swan to the point where we thought we might see a bit of a change of positions on the podium, but the young man from Carrickfergus, the number 45 rider, Scott Swan, son of motorcycle racer Michael, brought it home. He had to fight there because he was under pressure all the way from Fox Morton, and I think these two are going to keep battling season long. But another terrific win for Aaron Wright, number 7, and these guys just showing us what the youngsters can do when they're on equal machinery. Brilliant.
Yeah, some real talent coming through in this class, isn't there, at the moment? One of them, without doubt, Taylor Fox Morton. Well done, Taylor. Another podium for you. 3rd place, how's it feel?
It feels really good. I had a crash out of the race yesterday and my left hand really hurts. It's really hard to go down the gearbox with it, but I just plowed through. Like, the adrenaline just sort of numbs the pain a bit. I could have got Scott on the last corner, but I lost the back coming out, but it's still points. I didn't get any yesterday, so I'm happy with 16 and hopefully I'm still 2nd in the championship.
Well done, Taylor. Good man. He's a good little interviewer as well, isn't he? He's got a big future, no doubt about it. Ahead of him in 2nd place, Scott Swan. Well done.